Hi, this is Dr. Aruna, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. Now we are going to analyze what is a jargon. A jargon is characteristic language of particular group, profession or event. The word comes from Old French jargon meaning chatter of birds. It is commonly used by groups having similar interests like trades and professions, and used by people involved in sports or other casual groups, also found to be used in medical or law professions. It is the complex language used by experts in a certain discipline or field. This language often helps experts communicate with clarity and precision. Jargon is different from slang, which is casual language used by a particular group of people. Critics of jargon believe such language does more to obscure than clarify. They argue that most jargon can be replaced with simple, direct language without sacrificing meaning. Jargon should not be confused with slang, which is informal, colloquial language sometimes used by a group of people. The main difference in one of the register, jargon is formal language unique to a specific discipline or field, while slang is common, informal language that is more likely to be spoken than written. Using jargon gives a sense of belonging to a specific group. Jargons can give a feeling of being excluded from a conversation. Medical field is filled with cryptic jargon, including innumerable scientific terms and medical abbreviations. For example, acute, a condition that comes on suddenly. Gonal, term to signify a major negative change in a patient's condition. A typical, something that isn't completely normal. Idiopathic, a condition that does not have a clear explanation of cause. Metabolic syndrome, a group of risk factors that increase the likelihood of heart attack and stroke. Even negative, results of a test that indicate a tested condition is not present. Talking about business jargon, the business world is no stranger to lingo, including a range of industry-specific jargon. For example, bang for the buck, a term that means to get the most for your money. Best practice, the best way to do something. Core competency, basic strength of a group or company. Due diligence, putting effort into research before making a business decision. Drill down, to look at a problem in detail. Low hanging fruit, the easiest problems to fix. The 9 to 5 business jargon meaning a standard work today. And even the law enforcement officers and professionals have their own set of police jargon as well. Beat, an officer's parole area. Berries and cherries, the lights on top of a police car. Code 8, term that means officer needs help immediately. Code 11, a code that means the individual is at the scene of the crime. Wolf pack, a group of patrol cars traveling together. Let us discuss a few examples of jargon. First example is, I need a script in order to pick up the medicine. Here script, it's a medical jargon for prescription. Second one, I need a nurse to room 12 stat. The medical jargon for in a hurry. Third example, your objection is overruled. So here the objection is overruled. It's a legal jargon. The fourth example, we need to take data points to determine if there has been a response to the intervention. It's educational jargon. The fifth one, the suspect is headed west on Route 10. All available units respond. So here the suspect that refers a police jargon. In literature, it is often used to appeal to a certain group. That is the group that can understand the term, or to embed a hidden meaning in their writing. It's a lot like knowing the code which only your peers can interpret. Normally, jargon can also help us characterize a person. If he uses terms like BP or NPO, he is probably in the medical field. If he uses the terms bubble or insolvency when talking about the economy and money, in general, he is probably an accountant. Jargon sets one apart from the other based on his chosen profession and interests. When we talk about the etymology of the history of jargon, the word jargon can be credited to the old French word jargon, which means twittering. Jargon, as we have already discussed, can be understood only by people who are part of the same industry. It is not and cannot be bounded by region, class, or age. On the contrary, utilizing it and becoming a part of those who use it is a choice that only the individual can make for himself. This is all about jargon. Thank you.